In this video, guys, we're going to be telling you the 5 top reptile related YouTube channel, and this isn't from me, this is what you guys have decided throughout my community tab. This is getting interesting because these results blew my mind. So we put out a community tab post on our community tab. If you click on my channel, you can click on community, it'll bring up the tabs and stuff, and it was basically just a poll. Which of these YouTube channels are your favourite? The amount of people that had a go at me and told me off on that first one because I didn't put their favourite channel into it. So that led to another community tab going up. Then I've done one on Instagram as well. I've merged all these results together to bring you the 5 best reptile related YouTube channels throughout the whole of YouTube. We're going to start off with number 5. Number 5 on the list is Brian Bartow. I expected him to be a lot higher up the chain, to be fair. He is a huge YouTube channel. He's got an amazing collection of animals, but he's also a Royal Python breeder. I'm not going to dive too much into Brian Bartow because everybody's heard of Brian Bartow. BHP Reptiles, the Reptarium. If you haven't checked out Brian Bartow in the last 12 months, I'd highly recommend that you actually do go over there and just watch 1 or 2 of his videos, because he has had a massive expansion in the last 12 months with a whole new building which is basically just a reptile zoo, and he's got some amazing animals. Big snapping turtles, he's got a crocodile, RJ, he's got loads of big animals, some really eclectic animals, some green tree, he's got loads of really cool animals including dart frogs and everything. So it's well worth going out and checking him out. A fair few years ago he was getting an awful lot of stick through the breeder mentality, that the way he kept his animals and stuff like that. So if that's why you don't like Brian Bartow and you've not seen him for the last 12 months, definitely head over there and check it out. I'd love to hear your opinions and your thoughts on Brian Bartow. Me personally, I watch his vlogs daily. He puts videos out, I think it's Eastern Standard Time, 9 AM his time, Michigan. For me, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon it comes up, and I do watch all of them. Before we do get on to number 4, which was a big shock for me, this one, stick down in the comments down below, what is your favourite reptile YouTube channel? I'd love to hear your thoughts to see if you're in on this. But number 4, I thought would be number 1. This is Snake Discovery. Believe it or not, you guys picked this to be number 4. It come in at 15% of the votes were actually for Snake Discovery. So you can imagine who might be up the top end of this scale. But anyway, if you've not heard of Snake Discovery, definitely go and check them out. All the links will be in the description down below. She's got a reptile YouTube channel which is really sweet and really cute. She's got some amazing little animals. I love her bull snakes and her hognose snakes. She's got a massive array of animals. She started a YouTube channel basically doing programs. She does like educational programs to people, and she can point them in the direction of her videos if they want to know more sort of information. Her channel blew up. She's over 1.5 million subscribers. She's changed over slightly to a lot more of reptile keeping education rather than the actual reptiles in the wild education. So she's doing a lot of, similar to my channel where we do a lot of educational content to help you guys out. She does the same now. She's just bought a massive building. She's going to be building that up, and it's just nice to see the process of all of that. The video that brought me to her was only about a month ago. I've been sort of watching her on and off for a few months, but the one that brought me to her was what is crepuscular, and I just found that interesting. I watched that entire video. It was a great topic. She covered it amazingly. She's got a friend or a boyfriend, I don't know who it is, Ed. He's always behind the camera, you do see him. She's got an American alligator as well, which is absolutely amazing, and an absolutely ton of snakes. She's got an absolute ton of snakes, but the educational content, the way she brings it across the screen, is just absolutely amazing. Now, Tyler's channel is mainly dedicated to venomous animals, mainly venomous snakes, but he does have a few venomous lizards as well. It's fascinating to watch how he does it. If you don't like free handling venomous snakes, it's possibly not the channel for you, because he does free handle some snakes. Me personally, he's got the knowledge and the experience to do it safely. I say safely, he's actually been bitten on his finger by a king cobra and he's only got like a stump there now. But he's done a video on that recently, and it's a cracking story with video footage of when he actually did get bit by the king cobra and the process he went through afterwards. But I class him as quite a knowledgeable person, and he can free handle to his heart's content if he wants to. I love it. The content that he puts out is amazing, but it's not all to do with just venomous animals. He's also a tattoo artist, so he does a few tattoo artist videos. It's dead eclectic sort of thing. He done one recently where he was out in Florida catching wild invasive iguanas. He was going around at night time when they're all asleep, grabbing them out the trees because he doesn't want the authorities to catch those iguanas, so he gets them and puts them somewhere safe. I found that dead respectable. I don't know if he'll get in trouble for doing that, but I found it dead respectable anyway. I love Tyler's channel. Every single time a video notification comes up on my phone, bing, I'm straight onto it, no matter what. I'll pull over, I'll watch that video. I love his content. Do you know what really surprised me about this poll that I did? Obviously, I've done 8 channels and I've only picked the top 5. But there was 2 channels that I thought would have highly ranked and they didn't even make the top 5 list. Chandler's Wildlife, amazing channel. I'll give him a little plug, why not? It's not going to help his channel because it's over 1 million subscribers. But Chandler's Wildlife, again, deals with a lot of venomous animals. He never made this list, and nor did Nerd, New England Reptile Distributor, I don't know. He never made the list either. But again, he's got a big channel. I'm going off him a little bit, to be honest, right now, simply because there's a lot of controversy between him and other creators, and it's just not my kettle of fish. I love the videos that he does when he's out with the monitors and stuff, or the big retics and stuff like that. I just love hearing his knowledge into it all. I just find it massively fascinating. And he's just got a wild caught white leucistic king cobra, a jet white, amazing coloured king cobra. You might have seen that animal around on other channels because a few other creators have gone there and had to play with it and stuff like that. Well, I found that one quite interesting. But again, in his mind, he is a snake. He knows everything about snakes and monitors and their behaviour behind it all. It's just fascinating to learn from, Nerd. It really is. Kevin McCurley does that one. But again, they never made the list, which shocked me something rotten. But guess what made number 2 on the list? So I've told you all these ones. They've made the list. Do you know who the top 2 are? Do you know who the top one is? Stick it in the comment section down below. But number 2 is Go Herping. Yeah, he's in the right place. He really is. He's got a nice channel now. Go Herping. If you've not checked him out, check him out. His content has recently changed into more his company, or his second company, Emerald Scales. Emerald Scales is a company that basically rehomes. They get in sick animal or unwanted reptiles. They rehabilitate them if they need rehabilitating, and then they'll find them a loving home. Quite simple. He sends out all the packaging and everything, ships them out. I watched a recent video where he was talking about how much money he makes from selling animals. It was a great title because it made me click, but it was an hour-long video, and I was in it. I was like, yeah, I'm watching this. I found it interesting that he doesn't actually make money from selling reptiles. The reason he's actually got that company is because it provides his YouTube channel with content. He does a lot of unboxings and stuff like that now. He shows you what animals come into his actual into his company, basically. What animals come into his company, and then how he rehabilitates them. If he gets an animal in that's severe, it's nice because he documents the story of that animal throughout its journey, and then right the way onto its new home. It's just fascinating to see some of that stuff. But that company, Emerald Scales, supplies his YouTube channel, so he's not going to be a pet YouTuber just getting loads of animals for views. It's all to do with rehabilitating and rehoming sick animals. I kind of liked it. Go and check him out. Like I say, links are in the description. Everybody's probably heard of him, but if you haven't, go and check him out. Guess who was number 1? And that's Clints Reptiles. I highly recommend Clints Reptiles. He's a doctor. I think he's a veterinarian doctor, or he's very knowledgeable, and he's got the degrees to back up his knowledge as well, which is just fascinating. But he does a lot of videos to do with, is this going to be the best pet reptile for you? You never know. So if you're looking at a bearded dragon and you're searching for the care and all that sort of stuff, you'll see all the care guides. Well, his videos are generally based on telling you if the animal is a best pet reptile for you. Because in some cases, some reptiles are not the best pet reptile for you. He's done videos on black and white Argentinian tegus, Gus. He's done videos on big boa constrictors, mangrove snakes, mourning geckos. He's firing videos out a couple a week, and it's absolutely amazing content. He runs through the general care, the hardiness of them, the upfront costs, everything you need to know to decide whether that reptile is the best pet reptile for you. And it's all something we all need to look into before actually buying a pet reptile. And it's absolutely amazing and fascinating content. Go and subscribe to him. I highly recommend Clints Reptiles, because believe it or not, it is my top YouTube channel. Every time a notification comes up, bang, I pop on it straight away, because I am very interested in everything about every reptile. So it's just nice for me to see all that knowledge that he has and just learn from it. I love learning about things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about the animals, so I'll learn about it. Right guys, that is the top 5 reptile YouTube channels. If you've got any that are missed off the list, just stick it in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button.